Hello, welcome back to Europa. I'm afraid the weather outside hasn't improved any. It's still minus 140 some odd out there, so pretty damn cold. Today's goals will be to finally get started on the atmospheric system so that I have an ability to control the atmosphere in this room and refill that oxygen tank without that starting oxygen container that I have that's getting empty. Gonna do some smelting. And look how fast I'm smelting. Ah, no, I sped it up to 4 times speed. I'll probably do all the smelting at 4 times speed now because it's just the same thing over and over again. I'm just putting ingots through the furnace, heating the furnace up. Wish I could do mining and smelting that fast though. That'd be really nice. That tank on the roof is getting a little full. I think it was up to about 30 some odd megapascals, but that's okay, it'll survive. Oh, and here's a new bug they've introduced into the game after the latest update. You can no longer put overhead lockers overhead. They have to be on a frame. But they are overhead lockers, so that kind of doesn't make sense. No big deal though, I'll just make some medium shelves. Got a bunch of them. Set them up somewhere out of the way. At least that's out of the way for now. It's kind of in the way of where I want to put the advanced furnace eventually, but... And I'll reorganize the stuff on my shelves as well. I'll speed that up to 4 times as well. Just moving stuff around. I'm going to put more useful things closer to the furnace, or closer to the inside, and the less useful things closer to that ladder. And then structural stuff goes on one shelf, electrical stuff goes on one shelf, and plumbing stuff goes on another shelf. Get these out of the way. Oh look, there's another ingot underneath the shelf. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I tore up some of these frames that I have and found ingots embedded inside them. It seems like the game has a bit of a bug. Well, has many bugs, but one particular bug where when stuff blows around, it can blow around inside things somehow. Now here I've decided to turn a window into a door, because that's where I will build the atmospheric setup close to there. And I don't want to have to go all the way around to that other door every time. Yeah, plus having another door is always nice. And I might as well set up a full airlock even though I haven't fully made the interior production area breathable. I probably won't. I probably will turn it into a vacuum eventually. So it's probably more efficient, but that's probably a ways off. I'll flatten this area out as well. So much gack to get rid of. And a little near the base mining as well. Kind of frowned upon to do mining near the base because you don't want to have holes. But I do have the terrain manipulator, so. Always needing more frames and more steel sheets. Might as well just build out the maximum stack size. Or whatever I need to make the maximum stack size. And going to need lots of insulated tanks too. I'll break that chunk of steel up into 50s. Oh, more silicone. Here's the usual setup for an airlock. A few more frames outside as well.
Hydration critical.
Now I'll just use the terrain manipulator to fill in this hole before the health and safety inspector comes. If he does come, just don't mention this to him. This will just be our little secret. Because otherwise I will get a big fine for having such a big hole near my base. In the hole, nothing to see here. It was always this way. Oh, out of dirt. Storm light is green, which is interesting. I haven't had a storm in a while, so keep an eye on that. Oop, on day 28. Sorry, day 20, not 28.
Anti-critical.
Ooh, I'm all out of potatoes. And we haven't, they're thriving towards seeding, but they haven't made their seeds yet, so I don't want to harvest them until after they produce seeds, because I always want seeds every time. Seeds are quite valuable. More ingots blowing around all over the place. Quick check to see if there's any others that blew out further. One of these days I'll be out mining. I'll probably find an ingot like 20 miles away from my base. And I'm going to switch to making these composite doors instead of the manual hatches because they look nicer, and if I want proper airlocks with the consoles and whatnot, I will need them. I tend not to use the glass doors because I find they're more finicky about where you can put wires through them. Plus I like the composite doors. I think they look nice. Need plastic and glass for the composite doors. And there we go, we have some composite doors now. Composite doors require a bit of power to open and close. And I'm printing out lots and lots of insulated pipes because the atmospheric system, like I haven't really counted, but it's possible you can go over 100 insulated pipes. It just requires so many of them. Oh, there's a storm. I was very lucky I was able to jump up onto that platform because sometimes in storms you just can't get up somewhere that you need to go. Also very lucky that I have my base completely sealed up because I checked that weather station a while back and it was green, so I figured I still had more time. Now I'll start doing a few, I'm stuck inside, so I might as well start doing a few quality of life upgrades, like switching all my batteries with these wireless ones. Get rid of the small batteries. And for some reason the storm sounds a little tinny. That's actually the game doing that. I haven't added any filters in the editing software or anything, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. And just put this other battery charger out there so I have some place to stick these useless small batteries. Keep them charged in case I need them.
Power low. Got all that wind power charging up my big battery. Definitely a good thing. I'm gonna keep large batteries and things related to mining. That way I always have large batteries to swap in case I get caught out mining and my main suit battery goes down super low. might as well shed a little light on the subject too. Clean this mess up a bit. Start printing out more of the stuff that I need for the atmospheric setup, which includes atmospheric kits. Plop some lights on the roof. Let's make sure it's centered. And I think every second square is probably sufficient. Get some power up there for the lights. Of course, I run out of wire. Not a problem though. Let's go grab some more. Now it seems like the storm has ended, but for some reason the storm sound, or at least part of it, is continuing. And I think it's just a game bug of some sort. Lights are powered up though. Turn them on and let there be light.
gonna go up to the window and check. Is there a storm outside? No, there's no storm outside. Just sounds like it. No, it's still got that annoying sound. Now it's even worse.
Anti-critical.
There's the seeds. I only get one potato out of that plant for some reason. And through the magic of video editing, I exit the game and reload, and no more storm sound. I'll start to set up the platform that the atmospherics will reside upon. Always needing more sheets. Might as well print some more. And is that it? That's it for Mr. Welding Torch. Now I already built the arc welder a while ago, so I will just retire this guy onto the shelf of junk I don't need. Oh, day 21. And stick a large battery in there.
And there's a nice little area for my atmospherics to live upon. And of course, arc welding chews through batteries like crazy. Might as well take down those windows there. Not really windows anymore, since they have filled-in frames behind them. Of course, now I have too much stuff in my hands. Always seems to be the case. First, I'll set up the tanks to store the various gases I want to keep. Just trying to figure out exactly where I want to set them up. And these atmospheric units don't stack for some reason.
Power low.
I think I'm looking for more steel here. There's some steel. And make sure I get filtration units, not AC units. The default is an air conditioner, but I don't want an air conditioner on Europa. If you find yourself building an air conditioner on Europa, keep in mind it's minus 139 Celsius outside. And you have radiators. Now I'll get some brown colored pipes. Gotta make sure I paint everything as well, because as we all know, things don't work properly unless they're painted. But yeah, the brown is for the waste line, which will have pretty much any gas in it that will go into the filtration system that will filter it out into whatever gas we want. Now I can take a pile of orange pipes and add it to a pile of brown pipes, and they magically become brown pipes, which is lovely. Oh, I need a gray as well. I don't have a gray. Gray is for usually used for carbon dioxide, and that's what I use it for. Then I'll use purple for nitrous. Next one down the line will be oxygen, which will be white. Next up is nitrogen, which will be green. And finally we get to carbon dioxide, which will be gray.
Power critical.
And yes, power is very critical. Get a bunch of volume pumps that I need for various things.
and ice crushers. I'm going to set up 2 of them. One will empty its contents into that brown waste line to be filtered, but the other one will go directly into the tank for volatiles. That way I don't have to have a separate filter for volatile. I just crush the ice directly into it. Saves 1 atmospherics kit and also the associated filters. And the volume pumps, well, I'm going to want a way to pump the gases that I've saved in these tanks out of them. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless to save the gas in the first place. So that's what the volume pumps will do. And 1 for oxygen, 1 for nitrogen, and 1 for carbon dioxide. I'll deal with the other stuff separately. But the oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen all need to get pumped into the greenhouse. So that's why I have those 3 volume pumps there. More ice crushers, and the red one will be for volatile only. And the white one will be for mostly oxide, but also nitrous as well. And directly out of that ice crusher. And then I like to put volume pumps on the output of my ice crushers so that the gas doesn't stay inside the ice crusher. However, if the output is connected to the input of an atmospherics, it doesn't seem to be necessary to include volume pumps on that, because the inputs to the atmospherics actually seem to have built-in volume pumps or something along those lines.
Hydration critical.
They'll suck the gas out of there very quickly.
Air tank critical.
Did I leave that refrigerator open? That wasn't smart. I actually don't think it matters in the game, but I think it's usually bad form to leave a refrigerator open. So next up, I have to connect these tanks up to the inputs of those those volume pumps. And to do that, I will need to use the third dimension, because I have to go over top of other pipes. I could go over top or underneath. I could go through the frames as well, but going over top is less work. And oh look, I need more insulated pipes. Would never have guessed. Trying to decide if I want to be consistent and go up or just go straight over, because I don't have to go over any pipes. Yeah, screw it. Just do it that way. Let's get some canister storage going so that I can have a better place to deal with the oxygen and waste tanks. And one needs to be white. Oh, day 22. Also a pressure regulator to regulate the pressure going into that oxygen refiller. Don't want to overfill those pipes. Now these canisters, when they come out with gusto. And paint one of them white for oxygen. And the yellow one can be the waste tank. Surprisingly, I have too much stuff in my hands again.
let's put these things up on a wall somewhere and fiddle around with them for like half an hour until they face the right direction. There we go. Now where the heck do I want to put it? I have to face it sideways, unfortunately. Trying to face it upright, it just takes up too much space. And a volume pump to pump the waste gas out, and that will go into that brown line. And then a pressure regulator will get connected to the oxygen line and give me fresh oxygen.
Air tank critical.
And hopefully my reliance upon that portable oxygen tank will be done soon. Plants are thriving, that's good. Getting a little low on resources, so time to do some more mining. I think we're coming close to the end of this video anyway. Just wanted to say that I really appreciate everyone who has done a like or a subscribe on my videos. And I appreciate the feedback I've been getting as well. I will endeavor to improve my narrating. And grab some nitrous as well. We'll eventually start using that for fuel. Might as well put some stairs out there. And some more smelting. Make some steel first. And just smelt up all the rest of the stuff. I usually only smelt things if they are size 50. I try and keep everything in a 50 pack. So I saw that nickel was like 36 or something. I was just like, I'll just put that back in my mining belt. And now we're pretty much at the end of this video.
Air tank critical.
Just wanted to say again, thank you very much to everyone who's done a like or a subscribe on my videos. Being completely new to this, I really appreciate that. And thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.